So we can need to pry the owl up somehow. All right. Well, we got some more options. And thank you for the brainstorming. But did we try to only open the door?
There's no drawer here to open. I can't open it. Nothing interesting. I don't steal.
We tried earlier, but they might let us do it now.
They're just cheap imitations made of wood.
Well, that's not helpful.
Rocks would only destroy these imitations. Oh, man. They're just cheap imitations made of wood.
Okay. So we can't take those.
There it lies. Not my body type.
No, it wouldn't let us just open the door. The second you open the door, it goes in.
I can't close it.
You know what? He did say we could grab anything that's useful. Is there anything behind the door that we missed? No. There is nothing behind his door. Hmm. Okay, there's gotta be something. If we just open the door. Yeah, if you just open the door, you automatically will enter. So opening the door automatically will make us enter. Yeah. That will automatically make us enter. So, what have we missed here? What have we missed? Is there anything in the snail's house that we can steal besides the mud?
Majestically, it wiggles around in front of the sunset.
Helpful.
There must be more rocks than inhabit. There's no way that's real. Otherwise, I'd rather not meet the snail who once owned this house.
That's fair.
Nothing interesting to be seen.
We'll go try and pry the statue with something. I just don't know what we would pry the statue with. Because we've already tried the rolling pin.
I guess there's not much left to sell.
Oh, the mud isn't
that's
helpful.
How snails like it. Yeah, that's how snails... Greetings, my slimy friend.
Welcome back, friends.
Yeah, I don't think they shed their houses either, Amaryllis. I think that's more of a crab thing. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think snails shed their things.
See you next time, my friends. Ew.
See you next slime. Ew. I don't think we have.
I don't think that will do any good.
No, it's good moon logic, but
I
no.
don't think that will do any good.
Cannot sharpen it there. Oh, bother. I don't think we tried to just manhandle the statue, did we? You gotta be kidding me. This whole freaking time, all I had to do was poke it again.
It stopped in its pose.
I never clicked on the statue, chat. We only clicked on the lever. I are dumb.
If you wanted to stretch a rope across this path, you could tie one of the rope ends around that cylindrical pedestal below the statue. I'd best start over there by the other statue.
Okay, fine. Order of operations.
I could tie the other end of the rope.
Yes, yes, you could. Now let's go harass a robot. My goodness. All right. Now, it's probably, yep, I kind of expected that to happen.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, sad
Come
trombone was
on.
evil.
The rope ripped apart instead of making this heavy guy fall over.
That's okay,
The
though.
rope is useless now.
Ah, okay, that's hilarious. You can't see it, chat. The achievement that just popped up is you are on the right track. No, really?
Definitely very tear resistant.
Uh-huh. Right then. It's good that we did that human area first, because now we can just skip ahead and do this. Come on, robot. Come on, robot. Do thy worst. Bonk.
Boom! I'm afraid you're not getting up again.
Did you really have to do that, Gwen? All right, can I pick my rope back up, please? Because I am not leaving that behind. And where's...
Even now, there is no trace left of that huge machine.
If it didn't sound so crazy, you'd almost assume this thing is able to remove itself from this world at will.
Spooky.
I love that little nod to breaking the fourth wall there. Alright, but now we can go do this tower. Yay! But yeah, the fourth wall breaking and not taking himself too seriously, I very much approve. Alright, push the button!
The wolves must have uncovered this button.
And that's 3! Yay! And yes, that problem is all tied up. Oh, the puns. Okie dokie, we've opened the portal!
This tower is activated.
Yes, it is. So now, I guess we're going to ignore Jarlina. And see if it'll let me go into the portal. I can't believe that that whole thing was solved by just poke the statue. Honestly. It probably won't, Argon. It probably won't. But it's worth trying. Because who knows, this might be the sequence. I know I probably just misspelled her name. Alright, can we go down? We can, actually.
Incredible! You must be deep inside the earth. That light up there.
This must be that scepter that the leader of the wolves was talking about.
Interesting.
Whatever happens next, we've almost made it.
Oh man, Gwen, just imagine! We may be one of the first to enter this place again after centuries.
Only, how do we get up there?
Very good question.
Also, where are the wolves?
I don't need to throw my belongings on the tower. I've never seen anything like it. How will we ever get up there? The portal has taken us deep inside the earth.
And yes, unlimited power and rice pudding.
The portal has taken...
Okay.
I don't need to throw my
Interesting.
The portal is...
Light?
The light must be emitted from the scepter.
Go to the light.
I've never seen anything like it. How will we ever get up there?
Yeah, I think you do have to free Arlena. So, I guess we'll go back and try and figure out what to do with her. Oh, buddy. Alright, so how do we rescue Arlena? How do rescue Jarlina? Let's go to the settlement and let's look at what we have here. So we have a notebook, a candle, a rolling pin, straw, shoes, scissors, a bone, a rock, and a metal rope. What can we do here to get Jarlina? What can we get here to get Jarlina? How get past Jarlina? How get Jarlina? How get Jarlina? There's something at the wolf camp.
There's nothing else to find inside.
Also, have we tried relighting the campfire yet?
Ugh, what's that smell in here? Is that... Oh, they had the... But
That's right, we did find the poop in that tent.
the inside is...
Phew.
We would have almost landed on it too, and then would probably have joined those bony buddies over there. To do this, you first need a fire.
Alright, so we need to start a fire. Hey, wait, straw? Okay, well that was
To
something.
do this, you
Of course, you use it as a spark stone.
Dung. The stone is not at all suitable for creating a spark. Maybe I could find something better.
Okay, so we're on the right track at least.
A rock is certainly more useful. This is no way to sharpen scissors properly.
Alright, so we're on the right track at least. We know we're on the right track at least. We still need to find a way to sharpen our skizzers. Yeah, matches would be nice. Matches would be very nice, but I do not believe we have access to matches, sadly. I don't think the old woodpecker has any help for us. Yeah, you got nothing.
We'll be on May. Not a single woodworm left in the stump. Looks like I've successfully relocated them.
Okay. Gwen, do you have any words of wisdom?
Plants in this region were that hostile.
Nope, you have no words of wisdom. Thank you for that. Alright, so you have any words of wisdom for here,
For
Glenn?
Hippo's sake, watch where you're stepping, Finn.
Nope, you don't.
Jarlina? No response.
This game is no match for us. Yeah? No match for us except for I am stuck. I am stuck pretty bad here. Because it's obvious that we need... Yeah, we need the stone disc, but how do I get it? That stone disc is stymieing me. There's got to be a way to get
There
it.
are outlines of countries and islands carved into it. Some kind of world map.
Yeah, there's got to be something to do to get this.
This will not remove the stone disc. That
Stone?
doesn't belong on this old statue. This will not remove the stone disc. It's got a hole at the bottom. It could be mounted somewhere.
This is a long shot.
Now the rolling pin has some kind of lever.
I can't believe that worked.
This will not remove the stone disc.
But that still doesn't get the stone disc out. Dang it! Ah! How get stone disc out? I know,
This will not remove the
Amaryllis.
stone disc.
Okay. Okay, how... I feel like this is going to be such an obvious answer when we figure it out, too. It's going to be such an obvious answer once we figure it out. What do I need? 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 Yeah, no, you were right. You were about right, Bunny Fist. What can I do to remove that stone disc? Because that seems like the only way to sharpen things is with that stone disc. So how do sharpen things? How do get disc? How do get disc? How do get disc? How do get the disc? How do get the disc? Crafty is guiding up. No, I'm not. I'm just thinking. And pondering my coffee at the moment. Well, not coffee, tea. Totally not cheating right now. Totally not cheating right now. Not that it's helpful at all anyway. There's got to be a way to get this. Got to be a way to get this. And I don't think the statue is hooked up to this at all. But it's fun. I'd really like to hit that statue. It would just make me feel better. It would so make me feel better if I could just whack the statue.
I don't have time to deal with them right now. Those pines sure thought that they would be protected from the wind and the shadow of the tower.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They might have put the statue in there to give players a chill moment, but that kind of thing usually results in you wanting to murder things. Although that was that one musical sequence in Sam and Max. That one musical sequence in Sam and Max Hit the Road. Which was rather fun, actually.
The sight of it makes my hooves curl up. Didn't the owls know how to build proper statues? Or did the creatures depicted here really look like that?
Use the
The
statues?
only thing I can do is look at it, and even that feels like maltreating my aesthetic sensibilities.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do, and even... The only thing I can even...
Push the statues?
Nothing's happening.
Ah, well that's something.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Well, that's not helpful at all.
Every hair on my... Whatever that deer certainly...
Oh, I'm stumped, chat. I'm stumped. Crafty regrets life decisions of doing this in classic mode. Because modern mode would give me more hints. Well, you went for the harder version. You definitely went for the harder version. Yeah, Melina, if you know a hint, lay it on me. Because I am definitely stuck because we don't know how to get past the spider or how to get that stone.
As if this windy and dangerous place here. Let's hope he's only cutting his sandwiches with these.
You need the door stop to release the disc? There's a door stop?
What a massive oak door.
At the oh, there was a doorstop at the snails? I didn't see that. Hold on. There was a doorstop at the snails? Did I not even see that? Oh, game, that's mean. That's mean. I never even saw that.
Quite an impressive wedge. I'm sure you can do more with this than just stop doors.
Oh, that's mean. I never even saw that. Son of a biscuit. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with this wedgie wedge. Thank you, Melina. That was mean. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that doorstop. No, I didn't even see it, Amaryllis. I was too focused on the mud. Well,
I prefer to pick.
excuse me. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what happens. That's what happens in this one tiny inconsequential item. One tiny inconsequential item is what does it. All right, let's go to the wolf camp. Oh, we might get to chapter 4 today, and then we need to decide, are we going to do this again tomorrow, or are we...
The stone would need an axle in the middle so that it holds on to this trestle.
Well, that's fair.
The rolling pin fits perfectly into the center hole of the stone.
Yeah, exactly, Bunny Fist.
It almost looks like a grindstone.
That was the idea.
Here we go.
Grind, grind, grind. It's a very old-fashioned way of sharpening scissors, but that's awesome.
That's enough, I think.
All right, well, that should now allow us to cut off the vines. It was in the tundra. And yep, snip, snip the vines. Sneep, sneep. But yeah, we're gonna have to decide if we're going to mutiny tomorrow and finish this game, or just go to Elden Ring and finish this next week. I'm inclined to finish this and then Elden Ring. But I'll leave that up to chat.
Now she's free. I've got an idea where I'm taking her.
Back to the wolf camp? No.
She's waking up!
You two?
We freed you from the thorns.
The horse looks so bored.
I'm still alive?
You really didn't look too good. What did those guys do to you out there?
They kept me hostage outside the camp. I tried to flee, and they gave me a pretty bad beating for that.
Ouch.
Eventually, I was able to get away from them. I ran inside those thorn bushes to hide there. But I guess that was somewhat of a bad idea.
Aw.
How can I ever thank you?
No worries. You more or less saved our lives during our captivity. I'm
True.
Finn, by the way. We've seen each other before, but we haven't had the honor of introducing ourselves, have we?
Thank you so much, Finn. But now is not the time for small talk. Did my father open the portal?
He did! And he ventured into it along with his henchmen!
Oh no. This is bad.
No duh.
Listen to me. We have to work together. Everything here revolves around an ancient, magical scepter. My father longs for the power of that scepter.
And yes, wolf
He is about
girlfriend.
to make a huge mistake. Those machines, those strange places, it's all connected to that scepter.
That's not good.
And my father will only make the situation worse because... my head, everything is
Aww.
spinning.
You got a
Hang on,
concussion,
Charlena.
lady.
We'll help you.
It must have been those toxic thorns.
Let's get that healer here.
I think that
how's
is
it
the
going?
healer.
Oh, I see. We gotta go again.
All right.
Nothing interesting to be seen.
Now we gotta get rid of that stupid spider.
A heavy, solid oak shell. On it, a skull and a...
Oh, go to the
Looks like
gap.
someone's been sloppy with that.
Use gap.
What should I do? Even I'm too big to crawl through.
Oh, all right. So now,
That doesn't have to go in the crack. Charlena?
I can't think. Everything is spinning.
great.
Nothing interesting to be seen. Some note about a herbal mixture.
Use.
Hmm.
All right. So now we need to figure out how to get here. So, spider. I almost got there.
You two again?
Yes, we need to talk to the healer.
Well, we...
Do you
No, but...
then you?
But, oh, it doesn't...
You two know a point.
I say, Hippo, I don't...
All right. So now what do we do with the damn spider?
We're off again.
We got one problem solved. Now we need another one.
It's impossible to solve this without stoning somebody.
But I want to.
It has to be I can't get past the spider with this. Well,
Do you?
get out of the way!
Not with that.
Don't you have anything better to do than block the way? Why don't you actually help the healer and take care of the patients in the other room?
No, I prefer to stay in this corner. The wind on the front side of the house blows much too hard. It would blow
Okay.
me away.
Yeah.
We're off again.
All right, hold on. Can we... We're going to try two things, chat. We're going to try two things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try using the doorstop with the...
doesn't have to go in the crack.
Come
Nothing
on! That was a good thought, though, Crafts. That was a good thought.
That doesn't have to go in the crack.
All right. How do enlarge the crack?
This crack runs through...
Open gap.
There's just this one opening, and I can't get it any bigger.
Use
Even
gap.
I'm too big to crawl through.
You can't, Jiro. You cannot light the spider on fire. As much as I want to, we can't.
This crack runs through the entire wall.
So how? That's not a bad idea, Papa Elfbear. Let's see.
I'm sure the bandage will do its job.
Nope. You cannot release the horse. You cannot release the horse. Use the healer in order to save Jarlina. Okay. There's gotta be a way to take out that wall. Well, we can poke the horse, but it doesn't do anything. Well, it doesn't do anything useful. You can poke the horse.
Oops!
Oh, you could use the doorstop of the
You can leave
entrance.
the door alone with this.
Nope, won't let me.
I can see the sunset especially well from up here. Gee! Oh, that's some wind. It's a strong draught. It's going out through the hole on the other side. What
You
a
got it,
maelstrom.
Amaryllis. You got it. $10 points to Amaryllis. Goodbye, spider. Goodbye.
She flies away.
Oh, that was great. And also, thank you for that follow, Queen Autumn Rain, and welcome on into the Muses. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today?
I can see the healer silhouette somewhere in the back of the room.
Nope, spiders don't fly. We totally just murdered somebody.
I don't need to have a conversation here. I can see the
Okay, open.
Hello?
Go in.
All right, I'm coming.
Aw.
Forgive my absence. I had to take care of some quite injured people in there. Let me tell you.
Why is
the
it covered in
hairy
blood?
nostrils of my grandmother, I really have my hooves full since those machines appeared here.
Well, we thought
Oh my.
maybe you could help us.
I will, if I can. By the way, I hope my overzealous assistant didn't cause you any trouble.
Just a little.
She is new around here. It always takes a while
Oh
for spiders
my.
to adapt to our ways. Never mind. Off to the exam room.
All right. And thank you for those 5 kibble bitties, Queen Autumn Rain. That is very much appreciated. How are you doing today? I know, spiders do not take fall
What have you done
damage.
to my cabinet? Well, whatever. There are more important things to do. And please, close that darn window. Brrr.
That was adorable.
Thanks. I see you've already brought me a new patient.
Yes.
I will take care of her immediately. How else can the old healer Stenek help you? Amputations,
Ah.
nose hair extensions, a noble laxative made from only the best local herbs.
Well, long story short, we're trying to stop the wolves. They've opened the portal in the ancient site of the owls.
I heard about that. They are looking for something there.
Yeah, that's the end
We're
of
on the
Charlotte's
trail of
Web,
something
right, Melina?
ancient and powerful that may decide the fate
Because I
of
do
our
remember
world.
that from that
I
movie.
don't know if I can be of much help to you, but feel free to talk to me if you want to know something more specific. I'll take care of your friend for now. Wolf, you cultivate unusual friendships.
We need her help. She and her knowledge could be the key to ending this machine madness.
I can try a bandage and a healing herbal ointment.
I don't think that's going to help much.
Aside from the beating she received from her fellow wolves, the toxic thorn pricks got her pretty badly. My herbal ointment will be able to alleviate some of the symptoms, like dizziness, but still, you would need something stronger to also numb the pain. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds for that at the moment.
Maybe we can find something else that might help.
I just wouldn't know what.
Heh. I know what. All right. Oh, and what is this clip, Glorious Scrub Lord? Yeah, we need to get painkillers now, which means we need to figure out how to get past that robot.
Well, there's something.
I am listening.
All right, what do you got?
So, you're some kind of doctor here?
Oh.
That's right. The only
How
one
was I half
within
right,
hundreds
Emerald?
of kilometers. Practicing medicine, operating, and mixing herbs is my thing. Admittedly, my knowledge of healing practices is a bit outdated, and some of my tools are already rusty and worn out. But whatever, my patients survive my operations. Sometimes, at least.
That sounds.
Great!
Well, at least he's honest. It might be a donkey, I can't really tell.
What can you tell me about the area?
We are on a rather mysterious island here.
Oh
full of
my.
things bearing witness to times long past. But sadly, most of us have no clue about anything more specific. The site, along with the towers, are said to have been built 1,000 years ago by the owls.
Yeah, that's
As
true.
far as I
That's true, Emerald, so maybe a mule.
Do you know anything about the old site?
When I was little, I used to sneak around there trying to get in.
Yes, that would
However,
make
it
him a
was in
jackass.
vain. Still, the secrets hidden away by the owls occupied my mind. It is almost unbelievable that the wolves managed to get inside somehow.
Do you know anything about the towers?
I'm a bit stumped on that one. I always thought they were watchtowers or something like that. But since the wolves activated them, the true purpose of the towers seems to have become clear.
Do you know anything about the Wall of Fog?
It borders our world.
No,
In my
really?
youth, I was foolish enough to venture into it. It was the strangest experience I've ever had. It was as if the ground was slowly disappearing beneath me, and as if I were being pulled deeper and deeper into a gigantic nothingness.
That's
if a friend
concerning.
of mine hadn't pulled me out of there, by Saint Hippo, I don't even want to think about what might have happened.
I wonder who Saint Hippo
I
is.
know.
Like, there's a lot about this world that I want to know more about.
What happened to your patience?
I really hope the
Him
dev
over
makes
there,
more
One of
games.
those horrible machine creatures almost turned him into porridge. Near the coast, there is a gigantic specimen of those creatures, and it seems to love crushing anything
Oh,
that gets too
no!
close to its steel feet. We're lucky that thing hasn't come to our village yet.
Ah, well,
Nothing more.
All right then.
it's not going to come to your village because I killed it.
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting to be.
All right, so we need to.
There's nothing in there I want to see.
All right, so we need to get those painkillers. We got to get those painkillers, but how to get painkillers? We've got to give something. Candle will be helpful. I somehow think you have a guide there, Melina. That's a thought, but I don't think that'll work. I wonder.
A rock is certainly more.
What's the doorstop made out of? Nope.
Dung. The doorstop is not at all suitable for creating a spark.
Boo.
Maybe I could find something better.
The doorstop is not.
The wedge would only do pointless A rock is certainly more useful.
Ah. Well, that was worth a shot.
The wedge would only do A rock is certainly more useful.
Okay, can I use the wedge on the grindstone?
This does not need to be sharpened. This does not need to be sharpened.
Come on. I need a piece of flint. I need a piece of flint. So I'm curious. Because I'm guessing... Good, I really am. Well, I know I'm on the right track with needing to light that fire. I don't know why we need to have the fire lit and the candle. But there's got to be a reason. And I think that reason has to do something with opening this.
Surface is all, but maybe it'll.
Requesting sample for analysis.
So what haven't we tried feeding this thing? Are the boots.
Negative.
Okay, can I use the rock on the
The
pipes?
steel pipes are too massive to destroy. The steel pipe.
Hold on, steel. Hold on, can I use the wedge over here? On these pipes.
The steel pipes are too massive to destroy.
Come on. I need something to use as a flint. There's something at the river that I missed. So we need to light the fire with
Peaceful.
something. We need to light the fire with something.
They're surrounding the entire tower.
I pick up some of these stones?
They're fixed to the ground. No secret passage or anything.
Uh?
I could use this to break out some stones, but unfortunately... it's definitely...
Or you do something dumb crafty.
I better take the back entrance.
Okay, so that's also not going to help me. There's nothing on the ground here. cable as steel. I have an Amaryllis, but that's worth a shot. I mean, the worst that it's gonna do is it doesn't do anything. But yeah, I mean, we need a sparking flint. And yeah, we need a sparking flint, and I don't know where to get one of those.
What good would that do me on a fireplace? I don't want to cut the... It's questionable if it would work like... I don't want to cut the... I would have to tie a rope.
Nope. We're on the right track, though. We're on the right track.
Done.
We just
Maybe I
need
could
something
find...
to make a spark. Actually, yeah, we haven't been to the coast in a while. Maybe there's a rock down at the coast we can pick up. No, of course I would, Amaryllis. I'm willing to try anything at this point. I'm willing to try anything at this point.
Ouch! I'll never get over... Why should I break him? Why should I...
Because there might have been something there. Alright. I don't see anything else by the river, though. There's the tree stump and all that, so maybe there's something down at the coast. Because you know what it probably is? It's probably like this stupid doorstop where it's like one piece that I missed, and I'm just not seeing it.
I wonder if these rocks once formed some kind of fountain. That doesn't belong... You can't do anything with these boring rocks. I don't think that will do any good.
Ooh.
There they lie.
Up
Too big.
stone. Bridge.
Impressive. Maybe
I use this on the arch.
I'd rather leave this ancient ruin untouched.
Alright.
One's enough for me for now. I've had enough of it.
Alright. Well, is there a rock that I missed on the coast?
As a stone, you get a great view here.
Pick up
I'm
rocks.
sure I can find more convenient shape.
Pick up
I'm
rocks.
sure I can find...
Go to path. I do wonder what happened to Bullock, though.
I wonder if owls have saddled them from...
Pick up
I
rocks.
prefer to pick up smaller rocks. It must have been built by the...
I can imagine.
I've maltreated this... I'd like to keep this old statue intact. It must have seen it...
Alright, so where's Flint? We're missing something, like, super obvious.
It
We
must
have
been
to
built
be.
by the-
I can imagine.
We've got to be missing something super obvious. Because we're definitely on the right track of using the stones. We're definitely on the right track of using the stones to light the fire, but we're missing something here.
Welcome to Frostville. You suffered severe bleeding and fatal injuries in the wilderness? Visit Stenik the Healer at the bottom of the stone stairs today.
I pick up that
The
sign?
sign already has its purpose there.
There was! Oh, there was, Scrub Lord. There was.
Maybe not. I don't need any more straw.
Son of a biscuit. Yeah, there was. There was a Flintstone joke, and I made fun of it saying that's cute, game. Son of a frickin' biscuit.
Looks like Flintstone.
I thought that was a joke.
Ha! I got a piece.
I thought that was a badly placed Flintstones joke. I am dumb! Or just oblivious. Fire time. Yeah, you're right, Jiro. You're right. And one fire.
Ha! Perfect.
Alright, so we're gonna use the candle.
It's melted, but the wax is still liquid.
Boots, candle.
Iron boots don't look good there.
Candle, boots?
Iron boot. That doesn't have to be illuminated.
Alright, well, I am gonna take a guess here. And I'm guessing it has something to do with the human statues. So maybe we need like a hand imprint or something?
I would never sacrifice this to those statues. I would never.
Come on.
I would never sacrifice. I would never sacrifice this to.
And what you thinking, Amaryllis? What you thinking?
Every hair on my fur is standing up right now. Whatever that grotesque creature is, the deer certainly didn't lay down there by choice.
What are you thinking, my friend? I was like, yeah. Okay. Go to the strange building. Yeah, it does want DNA.
It's a path to the door. I get such a strange, tingling sensation all over my body when I think of who might have once walked on it.
That's not going to work.
I can leave those stone slabs untouched. It's a path. I get such a. I can leave those stone slabs untouched.
Okay. Wait, I feel like there's a foot on one of the wood. What do you mean on one of the wood?
The end of the stair, and the only thing waiting for. The liquid wax sloshes around in the holder.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's hard to remove debris with this. Besides, I have more important things to do.
No. Maybe iron boots on the slab?
I can leave those stone slabs untouched. I can leave those stone slabs untouched.
Look at the buttons.
Identification.
Eye, mouth, and I can't make out what the third one is.
The surface, but maybe it'll work any.
Requesting sample for analysis.
Alright, do you want the wax?
Negative.
I use the wax on the
That
terminal?
doesn't work with these buttons. I guess I'll have to use them by hoof.
What's up, Bunny Fist? Am I missing something obvious?
No item will help me with this weird thing.
Oh. That's a thought.
Identification.
That doesn't.
Wait, is there a button outside? No. Well, that's good, Zero. That's good.
Identification required.
Ah! Yeah, maybe we do need an eyeball from the doctor, but Melita's making me think.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Either the inhabitants of this floor.
Yeah, the doc did have a jar of eyeballs. First button, make an imprint. Make an imprint of what?
What's that gonna do for me on a staircase? What's that gonna do? Either the inhabitants. I don't think that will do any good.
It's actually a very interesting fact there, Rill. Alright, Melina, I'm just gonna straight up ask, which button? Because it's not letting me access my inventory when I'm looking at this. So I can't make imprints of any of this.
The surface is already corroded, but maybe it'll.
Requesting sample.
That doesn't work with these buttons. I guess I'll have to use them by hoof.
Yeah, it won't let me. It won't let me, Melina.
It's hard to.
Unless I can use the terminal again. No.
Identification.
Because it retracts. No, I can't use it with the one on the
item will
wall
help me with
either.
This weird thing.
That's creepy, Zero. It's not there. Yeah, I'm very... Southernmost slab. Okay, so I'm just not picking up the right slab.
It's a path to. I get such a.
That is so
I'm
fiddly.
already using it.
So yeah, we just didn't pick up the right slab. Wow, that's crazy.
It's starting to cool down.
Alright, well, I guess we'll pick up that wax imprint. And that is definitely a
Such
human
a
foot.
weird feeling to hold the foot of an alien species in one's hooves.
That is so weird. So they identify by footprint? That's weird.
Identification required.
I mean, granted, footprints are
surface
just
is-
like
maybe it'll work.
fingerprints. They are unique to every person, but I wouldn't normally do this by a
Sample
footprint,
for
but sure.
analysis.
Why not?
Positive. Opening up cell initiated.
To be
When did you
honest,
try and
I
say
have a
that,
really
Lolcow?
bad
Because I
feeling
haven't
about
seen you
this.
talk in
Yeah,
about
I
10,
kinda
15
feel the
minutes.
same. Not gonna lie.
I haven't seen you talk in a long time, Lolcow, so when did you try and tell me that? And I agree,
What?
Bunnyfist. How are you supposed to
What
figure
is
that out?
that?
No, you're fine,
Did it
Melina.
move?
I feel like there's a foot on one. Oh, see, when you said wood, I didn't
hello?
connect that because those are stone outside.
What?
Oh,
What was that?
Hey, how rude! He didn't even say hello.
The lack of manners should be the least of our
Wow.
problems, because I see something much more disturbing.
yeah, that is kind of gross, actually. I like how you can get a close-up of the skull.
That fun little chat would only consist of awkward silence.
Very gross. But yeah, this is very reminiscent of Inherit the Earth.
The clothing of this creature is still inside. There's something in the breast pocket.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that, Lolcow, because when you said wood, I was confused. Because those were stone outside, and that went over my head, unfortunately.
There are several pictures of medicinal herbs on the packaging. According to this, it's a painkiller.
Alright, well, let's give her ancient medication. Because that's really good for people, to use stuff that's probably thousands of years expired. Thousands of years expired. Alright, let's go. Alright, have painkillers.
This will help her.
Ooh, that feels better.
True, they were in some sort of stasis. That failed miserably.
Pain. It's gone.
Nevertheless, sit for a while and rest a bit. Physically, you are still in a very unstable state.
And I guess I'll finally have a chance to fill my two friends here in on everything.
You were telling us about how your father is making a big mistake.
And something about that scepter.
That's true, that's true,
Listen to me.
Argon.
I'll start from the beginning. Because more or less, I'm the one to
Cutscene!
blame for everything here. Nothing is as we believe it is, Finn.
Oh, it's a real cutscene.
When I
Nice.
was a kid, I used to sneak around the old storage room at our headquarters. A place of many mysteries and innumerable quantities of captured goods that had been piled up there for centuries.
Oh, she's so cute.
My father, however, was not supposed to find out about me sneaking around there. I crept around the old boxes and opened up some here and there. The things in them were old and broken, so they didn't pique my interest.
Adorable baby
Except
wolf.
for this one box, further back in the dark. I seemed to be the first to ever open it. It was full of old documents, and what I saw in them seemed inexplicable to me. Thanks to my mother's teachings of the old languages, I was able to decipher the text somewhat. The documents told of some kind of story about events from over 1,000 years ago.
Ooh.
They told of another world in which our ancestors used to live, but were under constant threat from another strange, alien species.
Intriguing.
Throughout the years, this species claimed more and more territory for itself, and our ancestors got pushed back further and further. Our ancestors would have slowly went extinct if it wasn't for one owl.
One brave owl. Pretty much, Melina.
She was the most powerful mage us animals had seen up to that time. She was able to cast a mighty spell. A spell that was desperately needed to save the animals from certain doom. She did all this with the help of her equally powerful scepter. And do you know what she created?
The mist. I bet she created the mist.
Our world.
Oh, wow.
Or rather, a copy of the world in which the animals were living in up till that time. A mirror version that exists to this day, separate from time
It is
and
Discworld.
space, completely kept alive by the magical power of the scepter. Here, we
This
were
is
supposed to
cool.
be safe, or so our ancestors had hoped. Have you ever wondered why something like an infinite wall of fog borders our world? As I said, the power of the scepter has its limits. It was unable to create a complete copy of the original world, but instead, only a small part.
Wow, this is really intense stuff. I presume this mighty scepter still exists?
It does, yes. In a hidden place that the owls have chosen here on this island,
Of course.
behind this portal.
So
Hi,
the
Yuki.
scepter must give the wielder tremendous power over our world, right?
And yeah, it is actually a flat earth.
Like any spell, however, it only has limited power. The day would come, which would result
Sorry,
in the
Cat stepped
stability
on
of
keyboard.
our world slowly diminishing. Bit by bit, our lands and nature would slowly dissolve
That's not
and
good.
make way for the original world from which the copy we know was created.
Which is why the machines are invading.
Wait, so it has already begun? And all these machines and strange places?
Are nothing more than the first glimpses into the old world, which
Huh.
assimilates into our slowly disintegrating world. At the moment, our world resembles a slice of Swiss cheese, with parts of the old world peeking through every new hole that appears.
That's not
Sounds
good.
pretty gross.
The machine creatures also seem to travel into our world through these holes.
This is not
And
good.
as far as I have witnessed, they have been bringing all the animals they have caught here back into the old world.
So my family's there too.
It won't be long until everything we know will have dissolved, and we find ourselves transported back to the world of our ancestors. Or in what has remained of it during our 1,000-year-long absence.
Exactly,
That's
Amaryllis.
terrible. Can't this be averted somehow?
The ancient documents say that you must take the scepter and reactivate its magic power. Only then can everything be reverted.
By the way, how did your father find out about all this?
The day these machine creatures appeared, I remembered what I read in the old documents when I was little. I went down into the storeroom
Yeah,
for
pretty
the
much,
first
Melina.
time in years, where I hoped to find solutions to the problem. This turned out to be a mistake.
Jarlina, what are you doing? Didn't I forbid you? Wait, what are these documents?
Nothing, Father.
Show me.
It's just,
Immediately!
Oh
My
dear.
father learned all about the scepter, and from that point on, he was obsessed with it.
Of course
We
he
should find that
was.
scepter as soon as possible and reactivate its magic before your father does, and possibly does something stupid with it.
Well, have you been able to open the portal yet?
Yes,
I have.
We have.
Fantastic. I'll meet you there.
We're as good as there.
I just need a few more minutes to gather my strength. And then we'll put an end to all this.
I can hardly believe all this. What an absolutely insane story. You really need to tell me more about this.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go to the scepter.
How's it looking?
We'll meet at the portal. Just give me a few more minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
unlimited
gonna
power
interrupt you
indeed.
for a second.
Always.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing interesting to be.
Well, to the portal, I guess. Maybe we will finish this one today. We still got a little bit. I don't think we'll roll credits on this in 30 minutes, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go a little bit long. And yes, how can it be Swiss cheese when there is no Switzerland? Good question. Good question, Zero.
There you are. Quick, follow me. We don't have a moment to lose.
Yeah, apologies about the missing text, but Yuki decided to walk on the keyboard on her way to my lap, so we missed part of that.
Just look at that.
The only question now is how we're going to get up that tower.
Climbing up there would take forever.
That won't be necessary. Look. If I'm not mistaken, there is a statue of an owl over here in the dark.
Oh?
Gwen, your turn. You must
Huh.
put your wings on the statues. According to the scriptures, this sets off a secret mechanism that can only be triggered by owls.
Well, here we go.
Oh, Jack, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, probably.
Whoa! Tubular!
These were some of the finer details in the documents that I managed to keep hidden from my father. So we have a crucial advantage on our side. And that's exactly why I wanted to take you with me
Huh,
since the beginning.
interesting.
Gwen.
Let's go up, I'd say.
Yeah, this is gonna end in everybody dying. Terribly. Woohoo!
Is this that big pointy fork we've been looking
Huh.
for?
Yeah,
That
I will.
must be
I
it.
will, Amaryllis.
I'm freaking out. We did it, my friends. Oh, didn't expect that. This statue has a firm grip on the scepter. I can't get it off.
Another reason I've wanted to bring you along since the beginning, Gwen. Only an owl can set the second mechanism in
Nice.
motion.
Say, why didn't you just ask me all nicely in the first place? You could have spared me that whole kidnapping thing at your headquarters.
My father would have become suspicious if he saw that I had suddenly befriended an owl. I
That's
was
fair.
going to talk to you secretly about my intentions, if Finn hadn't run off with you before I was able to do so.
Oh, okay. I get it. Sounds plausible, I guess.
Can we talk about this later, please?
He's got a point.
You must touch the wings.
Didn't cause some problems, but that's okay. Oh, that is quite the cutscene.
Wicked!
Now someone has to take it and reactivate the magic power.
Also, welcome on in, Shinobi. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing
How
today?
are we supposed to do that?
Ah, who saw that coming? They were waiting.
Well, well, who do we have here? A roebuck and an owl.
That guy again. You wolves sure climb fast.
It must have been quite relaxing using that convenient staircase. Our climbing tour, on the other hand, was quite sweat-inducing. What the... Darlena! How? This cursed roebuck! What has he done to you?
No! Jarek, please! We only want to...
These two, they are manipulating you.
Oh,
just
dear.
like how their ancestors did with your grandfather.
No, the scepter, it...
Please believe me. You have to leave it to us because...
If I hear one more word, I'll cut open that treacherous roebuck and owl right
Oh, dear.
in front of you. Clever girl. So these two have convinced you to lead them here.
This is not good.
Well, then let them be witnesses to our triumph. The scepter,
Oh, no.
forgotten for all those centuries. It had no choice but to waste all its magic power here.
Oh,
for a world
no.
in which we wolves are put away by you.
Jarek, my kind was afraid of you wolves. Plain and simple. You're dangerous. And your tribe was responsible for burning down the Library of the Owls.
Don't forget what your kind was responsible for during the last centuries. There once was a time when my ancestors dreamed about peacefully coexisting
So
with
true,
your
Jack.
species. But despite every effort they made to find common ground with you, they learned again and again that the fear of us is deeply rooted in all of you.
Not in Finn.
This taught me that, unfortunately, our situation required a more
But yeah, that was good. That was good,
drastic
Jack.
solution. And as you can see from my little troop, I am not alone in my viewpoint. You've told us where we belong for so long. But now, with the scepter, I'll finally be able to create a world in which we get to decide that. The beginning of our reign has now come.
Please, don't do it!
Yeah, this is going to end very poorly. This is going to end very, very poorly.
I have it! I feel the power!
You're about to feel something else. Ha!
You go, Gwen. You go. Oh, fudge buckets. Well, that's not good. We broke the scepter, chat.
Ugh, what happened? Gwen? Jarlina? Apparently I'm still in the cave, but everything except the rocks is gone. Where'd everybody go?
Oh, buddy. All right. Well, we're gonna save. Ow. Yep. Yeah, cliffhanger time. Oh, no, I still got 30 minutes. We'll see how far we can get.
The giant rock walls of the cave.
Yeah, I noticed that. The inventory is gone. Wow, and the inventory has no help for me. I also understand now why the interface changes. It's when the world is
giant
bleeding
rock
through.
walls of the cave.
Okay.
No!
Oh, this is bad.
The entire island gone. But where am I? Is
Wow.
this the old world? Something terrible must have happened. Maybe the others are around here somewhere.